Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the #2 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, how about this call here in the first play in the national championship? They take a shot downfield. They don't hit it. You know what? I think it sends a message to the defense and also gives us an indication of what they're...
It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Dart. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The second down after that completion. On the ground, it's Bentley. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Toss it to the back, running left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Third down after that running play. It's an option look. Powering through. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense maintaining the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Caught behind the line. It's Watkins. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off.
He's got some room. Can he get there? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
1st down. He's going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Drops back. He's going to throw for it on 3rd down. And that one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. Sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
And I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
The sure hands. It's Prescorn. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show him he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
And this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
And the Rebels looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Singleton. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on first and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first and 10, look at the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. On the run, it's Singleton. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Pulls it in. It's Wells. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. An important third down attempt for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Tackle made after just a short game. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. But scanning the field, it's Aller. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Long enough and good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And Indy Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lee. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That run moves the ball to the 16. come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Dark. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Finding space at the 20.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they bumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ole Miss. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Was tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Off the play fake on first down. Buying time. Moving to his left. Makes the catch. It's Cross. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Who makes the grab? Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts him up 13 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Rebels offense is back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw, it's Dart. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's a quarterback keeper. Has the first down, still on the move.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
On first down, it's play action. Pulls it in. It's Allen. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Here's the second down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Allen. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. And then first down, right back to the running game. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. To the air, it's Dart. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Rebels. Made the defense look slow that time.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Breaks loose at the 40. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Here's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
And I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the single back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Dart. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a huge gain across midfield all the way to the 40-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 play. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's caught. It's Watkins. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. And knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
And the defense brings him down. 2nd and goal for the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, I love this because I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, who knows, maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Handoff as he try to work the clock here. Will he score here? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive...
Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. And incomplete.
The ball is picked off. Look out. He's got some space. At the 10 now. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And